A touch of sweetness. Chapter 4. Are you single? The revelation stunned Vivian. Before she could react, Finnick shot them a small smile. You are from Glamour magazine. Right. Please take a seat. Vivian. What are you still standing around for? The reminder from Sarah snapped Vivian out of her daze, as she soon followed them to the couch. Finnick glided over and stopped in front of them. Sarah's face was full of excitement as she asked, Mr. Norton, may we begin? Sure. Finnick's expression was rather placid. Up till now, he had not even given Vivian a second glance. It was almost like they were complete strangers. His distant attitude had even caused Vivian to wonder if this man was just a random person who had a striking resemblance to her new husband. Well, Mr. Norton, since you've been very mysterious so far, everyone is dying to know what your full name is. Blushing a bright red, Sarah began the interview. Do you mind telling us your name? Finnick Norton, he replied succinctly. The moment the words left his thin lips, Vivian's hopes were dashed. Finnick Norton, he really is my new husband. Finnick Norton, what a pleasant name. Jenny flattered with a smile. Next, we would like to ask you a series of questions. With that, Jenny turned to shoot Vivian a pointed look. Upon noticing that Vivian was still staring at Finnick stupidly, she surreptitiously pinched the daydreaming woman. Ouch! Vivian exclaimed in pain as she returned to her senses. Before coming here, they had all agreed that Vivian would do the interview, while Sarah and Jenny jotted down the notes. Faced with Jenny's reproving glare, Vivian quickly calmed her raging emotions as she put on a professional air. Mr. Norton, are you a local of Sunshine City? I guess you could say that I am half a local. In stark contrast to Vivian's earlier panic, Finnick was as cool as a cucumber. I was born here but I left for a nation when I was really young. At his words, Vivian suddenly felt like she had wanted to burst out in laughter. The man sitting across from her was supposed to be her husband, yet she knew absolutely nothing about him. However, she was working now, so she pushed aside her random thoughts. She continued the interview, going down the list of questions that they had prepared beforehand. The interview went on smoothly after that. Finnick was rather cooperative, albeit a little cold. Still, he was nothing like the unreasonable and unkind man that the rumors said he was. Getting into the flow of things, Vivian temporarily forgot that she was actually interviewing her husband. However, when her eyes landed on the next question, her words got stuck in her throat. An awkward silence descended upon the office. Vivian, what are you doing? Sarah nudged her. She plastered an apologetic smile on her face. My apologies, Mr. Norton. This next question is rather personal and I am sure that a lot of our female readers will be interested in your answer. Squashing aside the strange feeling that was burning in her chest, Vivian forced herself to ask, Are you single, Mr. Norton? Vivian could have bitten off her tongue at the stupid question that had escaped her lips. Ugh! If only Sarah and Jenny weren't here right now. I wouldn't have to ask this question that I already know the answer to. Nervous, she raised her head to glance into Finnick's eyes. She could have sworn that she had glimpsed a slight hint of amusement flashing through his emotionless orbs. However, it was gone as fast as it had come, leaving her to wonder if she had merely imagined it. He opened his mouth and drawled, Well, what do you think, miss? Welcome to download Joyread app to read more chapters of A Touch of Sweetness novel online.